Hello guys, welcome to the third and final part of my review on the movie Lockdown. If you had gone through the first two videos, that means you enjoyed them to even come back to this. Thank you very much for your support so far, and thank you for the patience. Easy. So let's dive into today's video. Then the new scene. Why I needed to mention this new scene is that there's something that they said in the scene, that the disease is transmitted from person to person when the mucous membrane of an infected person comes in contact with bodily fluid. It might make sense to you, but to us that's nonsense. That's pure nonsense. I don't even want to break it down, because if I break it down, it's going to be more depressing to me. And yes, for people that are exposed, one of the tests is serial temperature monitoring. So they'll be checking your temperature with this infrared, but you don't wear mask and gloves again for a disease like Ebola virus. So I've already accepted this in this movie. Ideally, they will drop the thermometer with you so as to minimize contact with other people, and then you'll be recording your temperature at certain points in time. If the temperature keeps rising, then you'll report so, and then something can be done for you. Gown. Why? This is for the drama, but no, we don't do that. We don't just gown patients like that. No, I don't know, maybe for New Life Calvary Hospital they do that, but no, realistically we don't just gown patients like that. No, gowns have their special purposes. And yes, they mixed 4 people together. I don't know for the other health workers where they were, other people in the hospital, but you don't. You can't even mix them. As I said earlier, everybody should be isolated alone. I am sure there are amenity wards there that you can keep one person, so that the chances of everybody getting infected is minimized. And then secondly, you don't keep males and females in the same ward. No, you don't do that. Then our dear Chioma started vomiting. Vomiting is at the late point, and usually it's vomiting of blood or coughing of blood. But yes, what will I say? Research. Yes, I'm going to talk about this scene. The woman was obviously in pain. They say she was in labor, and if a woman is in labor, you don't keep her in the ward. You can't carry her to the labor ward. This is not the labor ward. This bed is not the couch for delivery. As I said in one of my videos concerning hospital scenes, this is way too neat. Yes, the second unforgivable sin, that a gynecologist came to tell her that your scan result is out, and we found out that you have cervical insufficiency. God, an obstetrician needs to do this. I'm not an obstetrician, but man, this is terrible. This is very terrible. She said it that usually the cervix is closed and firm, but as pregnancy progresses, it becomes soft and open. That's not what happens. The cervix, yes, is firm and closed during pregnancy. It's when labor starts that the cervix starts opening, so that the child comes out. It's not in pregnancy. And yes, cervical insufficiency is very, very common. In fact, the incidence is increasing. When she said that the cervix was fully dilated, that why you don't need scan for that. It's a clinical diagnosis. That means you do that in the ward. And if it's fully dilated, it means the child is ready to come out. The child is even coming out. So, God, how do I explain this? Research. Yes, our chemist guy now, he can dress this minor wound. Chemist people. That's all I can say about that. Yes, Dr. Njoku again, moving around. Unforgivable sin. Even if you're not a medical doctor, you know how to properly cough. You don't cover your mouth like this. We don't do that. Even if you don't know it before now, COVID has taught all of us how to properly cough. So if you're coughing, it's either you look away from where people are, or use your elbow to cover yourself up. You don't use your hand, because you would use your hand to touch a lot of things and a lot of people, and you can easily pass the infection to anybody. So please, this is not how people cough. This is not how a doctor should cover his or her mouth with the hand. And God, this is just bad. She started bleeding. She coughed and saw blood. Let me not talk about the next thing. We'll say it at the end of the video. Then this scene, yeah. When you see death, you start praying. No, that's the truth. And many times, health workers can tell you this. They've seen death, and this is very realistic. We pray. Hospital is depressing, yeah, but yeah, this happens. Then this man was gowned and told to go to the hospital and not remove his gown. Do you know how very inconvenient this gown is? It's terrible. You can't be in this gown for long. You cannot be. So this doesn't even make sense at all. Ideally, they wouldn't even allow you enter. Who is he? I said maybe Nigeria has connections. He can pay some people. Maybe he knows Dr. Kosoko. I'll tell you where I enter. Also, but Nigeria, they're not going to allow you enter. Wherever you are, whatever is happening, you're not entering. Then she was moved to the theater. I was wondering what's carrying her to the theater if she's fully dilated for a pregnancy that is 6 months. Though yes, in Nigeria it's still not up to the age of viability. I don't know whether the hospital has the facility to be able to sustain the life of the baby that is being born. But there was no, why would you carry her to the theater? We didn't know. As at this time, we didn't know. And I don't think the hospital will be this busy at this point in time, that they'll be carrying people to theater. The chances of infection spreading is extremely high. It just doesn't make sense again. I need to still see research. Yes, I needed to talk about this. Dr. Njoku came down and saw the man. And it can happen, yes. If in private hospitals, it can happen. It's usually the big people that go to private hospitals. So the authorities need to know them properly. So for this man, number one, he could come in. He's a big man, he has connection. Number two, then they recognize him. So he's actually a big man. He's a very big man. If you are very big, we will know you. Even if we don't know you, our guys will know you. So we'll have to know you too. And just to funny word, this was just for dramatic effects. Please don't wear somebody else's gown. It will kill you faster than the bullet of the police. No, the bullet will kill you faster, but it will still kill you. I don't know what they were doing here. Were they taking sample? Or they were treating her or whatsoever? I still don't know what they were doing here. The NCDC guys are back and they are taking whatsoever. I needed to do a short clip about this. I hope I don't get any copyright strike for this, but this is bad research. You see where they tied the hand and you see where they were taking the sample. Health workers know that this was just stupid. Forgive me, I have to use that English. So no, we don't do that. You don't tie the hand below and then take sample up. No, there's no point of doing that. You tie it above and take it below. And the principle is that as you tie it, you are decreasing the venous return. That's blood returning to the heart from the vein. And because you're somehow slowing it down, it makes the vein more prominent so that you can see. If you're going to take a sample from here, the cubital fossa, you will have to tie above and then take the sample. Not tie it here and take the sample. Research. Look at the picture again. Oh God, she came out pregnant. So this didn't make sense to me at all. This just killed everything. Why is she still pregnant? At this stage, it's impossible for her to be pregnant. Why is she still coming out pregnant? I don't know what they did. I can't even discuss this. I can't discuss this. Then they see Sonny didn't die. Okay, Sonny was shot. That's just before he was shot, and everybody thought he died. And later on, plot twist, the guy was alive. But they now showed this. She was operating and they removed the bullets. I talked about this in one of the videos I did about movies. The link is in the description below. For God's sake, for a surgery this serious, you wouldn't need these two people. There's everything wrong with this. There are more people involved in surgeries, especially something as this. It's not just one person, a doctor, another person. No. And for God's sake, research. The bullet was out. Hey, they saved his life, and that's why it's alive. That's a lie. We don't remove bullets like that. We're not in a hurry to remove bullets like that. Before we go far, check out where on Sonny's body they were doing the surgery. You see, it was just around his left breast. Look at where the bandage is. We don't bandage like this. For God's sake, in a private hospital, they will kill you. You're wasting our plaster. You don't tie plaster like that. You just put something around there. This was too much, one. And I didn't cover the place that was being shown earlier. Surgery happened. research again. God, how many research have I said so far? I've gone back to show you where it was. And I end with this. Dr. Kosoko was happy to announce to Dr. Njoko that she was negative. If it was the Ebola virus, I doubt she would be negative. This was not realistic. So why was she coughing out blood? What happened? God, I end on this sad note. The ending was just a letdown. In fact, everything was a letdown. Medically, I'll give this movie a 1/10. And the reason it's even having 1 is that it was being shot in a real hospital. And then Omotola wore her scrubs and she wore the Crocs. So yay, she wore that. That's what is making it get 1. Every other thing didn't just make sense in terms of that. So what I would say is that we need to do proper research concerning these things. When you want to shoot movies on professional lives, I think you should sit down with people and do your proper research. Make it as realistic as possible. A lot of people say it's a movie, but no, movies have gone beyond that. Movies try to be as realistic as possible. When they're doing a movie about someone, the person should be able to relate to that. So for us health workers, it was off-putting. If you as a non-health worker were already seeing mistakes in this, and imagine for us, this further seals why I'm not really a fan of Nollywood like that. Though Hollywood too has its issues, but somehow they do a better job compared to Nollywood. So that's all. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below. And what did you think I left out? Let me know. Is there another movie again you want me to do? A health movie? Oh, please don't tell me to go and do Nollywood movie like that. No, I won't. So if there's a health movie you want me to also talk about, let me know in the comment section below. If it's Nollywood, no problem, I can do it again. But please, this was torture. So if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. And don't forget to like this video and don't forget to share this video to as many people as possible. So thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.